The quickest way to have your demonstration of good is to believe the promise of what Christ said to you. Whoever shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that what he saith come to pass, he shall have it. This is so important. Look at the statement carefully. Whoever shall not doubt in her heart, but shall believe that what she saith come to pass, she shall have it. Mildred never doubted for one moment that she was coming with me on that cruise. I certainly doubted it, but she didn't. She had made a complete and total commitment in her mind to go on that trip. And because she made her choice and then verbalized it, God stepped in and did exactly what was needed. Hope has no place in law. Hope is victim consciousness.
Yes.
If I hope something is going to happen, that means that I am at the mercy of the world. Well, I'm here to tell you that our thoughts create our experiences. And if, like Mildred did, you believe what you are thinking about, what you are declaring, then it must come to pass. The how is none of your business. You got to get out of that. How's it going to happen? That's how we mess ourselves up. We make an intention. We set it. We're going to create it. And then we're like, how's it going to happen? And you start freaking out. And you're like, it's never going to happen. How could it possibly happen? If you are if you're opening up to abundance, to waves and waves of, what did we say? It was bunches of fun, something like that. Huh?
Happy large sums.
Happy large sums.
Yeah.
That's my new abundance mantra. Happy large sums daily. I'm not going to put a limit to it, but it's going to be great and fun. So if you're opening yourself up to happy large sums, and you're like, but I only have, my job only pays me this amount of money, I don't know how it's ever going to happen. You know what? It's not going to happen. How can it happen? I'm just being crazy. I mean, a crazy spiritual person. I got to stop going to that place. They make me feel crazy. Well, what you're going to experience is lots of opportunities to feel crazy and to feel like you're doing something wrong. But if you get out of the way and you stop thinking God in its unlimited resources, God, which is infinite good, the infinite mind of God, which always knows a way, if you just stop thinking that the only way God knows how to bring you abundance is through your job, then you're never going to experience it. I can't tell you how many times I've opened the mailbox and there's been a check that I wasn't expecting. And I was like, and so it is. But if I was like, the only way I'm going to get paid is through my job, that's the only way money's going to come to me, well, what do you think is going to be my experience? Our thoughts create our experiences, right? Now, if you think, well, let's put it out into your life. Like, let's really use it as your life. What are you energizing? What are you saying is so? What are you manifesting as your reality? Because you are not being mindful of the thoughts you're thinking. You're not playing with you're playing with the law. You can't get away from playing with the law. But wouldn't you just rather play with the law and enjoy yourself? Wouldn't you rather have the experience of my life works? Wouldn't you rather have the experience of Los Angeles is full of interesting and wonderful people who are really invested in having fulfilling and deep relationships? Wouldn't you rather be interested in saying that I live in a country that takes care of me? I am grateful to be an American. This is what works about my country. This is what I'm focusing on. And this is the country I'm going to live in no matter who is in that house? Doesn't that feel like a power-filled approach to your life? Instead of being a victim of circumstance, instead of working with whatever presents itself, we have the creative process backwards. It's not something happens and we cope and manage. It's that we think and then something happens. So what are you interested in creating? What container are you interested in creating? And this is why we must become masters of gratitude. We have to train our minds in looking for the good immediately, right away. Whenever you feel yourself going down, if you pause, if you can get disciplined enough to pause and say, I've been complaining, I'm looking for what's wrong, and I don't feel good, and I'm not interested in that. And I'm really interested in masterfully creating a life that turns me on. So I'm going to pause, I'm going to think about what I'm grateful for. And even if it's like, the only thing I can think about is the eraser on the end of the pencil, then just think about that. Like, I love that eraser because whenever I write something that I can just erase it. I can just go away. What a wonderful, brilliant, it's just some rubber. Who thought of rubber? I'm so grateful for the genius that thought of putting rubber on a piece of wood and calling it a pencil. Oh my God. You know what else I'm grateful for? This shirt. It feels so good. I'm so grateful that I'm able to clothe myself. I'm grateful that I have shoes on my feet right now. I'm grateful that I live in a country where I can be out and it's okay. It's safe. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. To shift your thinking. You break up the pattern. Now remember, a belief system only has power over you until you doubt it. Until you doubt it. So the next time someone tells you what is, and you don't resonate with that, you can say, says who? That doesn't have to be my experience. Oh, the job market out there is heinous right now. That's not my experience. I live in the land of opportunity. You know, milk and honey guide my way. You know what I mean? I enjoy the fruits of my spiritual practice every day. I live in a loving universe where there is no lack, so you go ahead and have a heinous experience out there. I'm going to go get some work that feeds my soul. Right? And if you do not question the belief system, then it will have power over you. Doubt it. Now, I'd like to give everybody words of comfort and support everyone in moving gracefully through Tuesday and to be able to transcend a fearful fantasy of what might happen. And the way to do that is, the best way I know how, y'all, is just to keep a journal by you, keep a piece of paper by you, keep your notes, the notes on your iPhone ready to rock, and whenever you go down that grisly path of fear, you just take that note out and you start writing what you're grateful for. Write about what you love about this country. Write about what you love about this country, because we have the power and potential to create the country we're interested in living. Write about what you love about humanity. Write about what you love about people. Just you gotta really become masterful and strengthen the muscles of gratitude and love. Yeah. This is how we move as visionaries. This is how we bring the vision to the protest. This is how we stand in the possibility and potential of a new experience, not fixing something that's broken, but creating something new through the power of our collective intention. And so, what I'd like to do is just remind you that if you speak with conviction, if you stand in the knowingness that the law works and it can work for you, if you use it to create a life you're interested in, it must unfold. We get to make demands of the universe. The universe is waiting for our instructions. We should move from a place of expectancy. I expect this to come to me now, because I am using the law and I'm creating from my heart. I know how to do this. The how's none of my damn business. I just expect happy sums, large sums to come in daily. I expect a miracle to unfold today. I expect something wonderful and fantastic to happen to me today. I'm ready. I'm in a state of miracle readiness. Every day I have been sitting down, I have taken a moment to quiet my mind. I write down 10 things that I am grateful for, and then I write 10 I am statements. I make declarations of who I am as a man on this planet, and then I just open it up and I share a prayer of gratitude, and I offer my gratitude to everyone who can't quite muster it for themselves that day. I'm doing it for you. And this is how we stay in generosity. This is how we stay in the flow. This is how we do our due as a spiritual community. Yeah. You gotta know. This is the law. This is how it works. let's together, since we are powerful manifestors, I'm going to invite everyone to close your eyes for a real quick second. And sit with your spine erect. And with our eyes closed, take a deep breath in, fill up all of your lungs and let it out. And I'm going to invite you to just see yourself at peace. What does it look like? What does your life look like when you're at peace? How does it feel? What does your face look like? And now grow that out just a little bit. What does it feel like when your household is at peace? When your family is at peace? What does a harmonious living situation look like? What does your life look like if every time a number pops up on your phone that you don't know, you answer it because you know it's good news? How does it feel to live in that world, to have that experience as your life? Expand the vision to your community. How does a community, an empowered community that's at peace, look? How does it feel? How does